What is up, beautiful people of YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So today is new bike day, a very exciting day. I'm going to get a brand new bike. Not a brand new, it's a used bike. But it's very low miles. But it's a little bit somber too, because that means my beautiful Indian Roadmaster that we call Rhonda here on the channel is going away. And that may be a shock to some of you. This is the bike that has built the channel. There are so many memories on this bike. When I purchased this bike, I was a single father, and it was me and my daughter, and we traveled all over the country. And I didn't per se buy this bike because it was the bike that I wanted. I had an Indian before this that I really enjoyed, but taking my daughter cross country meant that I was going to have to make her comfortable. She's older now, and she's almost 13, and she doesn't really hang out with Dad a lot anymore. She's cooler than that. And me and my wife travel a lot. My wife, she's not been a huge fan of this bike. She loves bikes. She's not a huge fan of this bike, but that's not the reason we're getting rid of this bike. We're getting rid of this bike because I don't love it anymore. And if you haven't noticed, in the last 5 months, it's kind of been non-existent on the channel. So earlier this week, I found a bike that I really wanted, really liked, and I reached out to that dealer. Got everything squared away, so today we're going to ride 2 hours to pick up that bike. And Rhonda's going to be going away. So, lots and lots of memories on this bike. Me and my daughter have ridden this motorcycle across 22 states. I've put nearly 40,000 miles on it. Me and my wife went on our honeymoon. Lots and lots of miles. And I have thoroughly enjoyed the bike, but it's just not fair to let it continue to sit. It is set for 5 months. I've put maybe 4 miles on it in 5 months. And it needs to go to a home where it's going to be loved, where someone's going to want to ride it. And unfortunately, it's just not here. There's other bikes in the fleet that I enjoy much more. That green Sportster. This chopper that I am going to be riding to Ohio next month. So we're going to get out while the getting's good. We got some pretty good trade value on the bike, and the new bike really isn't going to cost me anything more, especially when you see some of the upgrades that it has. So I'm going to stop jibber-jabbering, and we are going to have a moment of silence for Rhonda. Pay your respects in the comments below. And then me and the wife are going to hop on the road, and I will catch up with you guys when we get to the dealer. Alright guys, so we're out here getting the new bike. We're right here at Mid-America Harley-Davidson, and I will show you guys the new bike. So unfortunately, we're not going to have an Indian on the channel anymore. I got this Harley-Davidson Ultra Classic with a 107 Milwaukee 8. Really excited to have this bike. I think it's going to allow me to spend more time on tow trucks and at dealerships. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You know, like, who needs to ride motorcycles all the time when you could be broke down all the time? So, I got rid of my Indian and scored this sweet Harley-Davidson. I'm just screwing with you guys. We are not at Mid-America Harley-Davidson. That is next door. We are here at Head Motor Co. in Columbia, Missouri, and I just bought another Indian. So, I did get rid of my Roadmaster. Rhonda is gone. The new bike doesn't have a name yet. I will show it to you guys in just a second. But Head Motor Co., this is the second bike I bought here. The first one being Rhonda. And this is just an awesome dealer. They make everything easy. We're right next to the interstate, so I'm sorry for the noise. But the sales staffs here is great. My sales guy today was Ian. But the finance people, everybody here is just great. There's never any pressure. So I called them on Monday. I saw that they had this bike that I bought in stock, and Ian verified it was here, and we got everything done on Monday, and then today being Saturday, I came out and picked it up. So I've got Rhonda right here. She's no longer mine. It's a shame. But I put the factory seat back on to trade her in, and on the way out here, I was reminded how much I hate that factory seat. It was a 2-hour butt pound fest. Yeah, you heard it. I got my butthole pounded for 2 hours. That's what I said. My butthole was pounded for 2 hours by that miserable seat. So, with all that being said, let me show you my new bike. Right here, it is a 2016 Indian Springfield with 13,000 miles. This bike, it's got a lot of stuff on it that's been upgraded that I really hated on Rondo. And first and foremost is this exhaust. This bike has Freedom exhaust, true duals with the fishtails on it. It's pretty loud, but most important, there's no more catalytic converters, so no more cooking my balls while I'm riding. On top of that, we have 16-inch ape hangers, which I know you guys never got to see my first Indian, but my first Indian I had 16-inch apes on and I absolutely loved them. So this bike is very similar to the first Indian I ever had, with the exception of now I have hard bags on it. So me and the wife, who is back there hanging out, we can still tour on this. I can cruise around town. Overall, I can enjoy this bike. Let me shut up and fire this exhaust up, let you guys hear it. Alright guys, so today is Monday. I didn't really shoot any video of the ride home, and that's because I just didn't have a way to mount my GoPro to the bike. I tried and just nothing really worked well. And I didn't have my vlog set up. It's just not set up on my new helmet yet. So there's no footage of the ride home. We made one stop to get my wife some fudge. Other than that, everything was flawless. We are so thrilled with this bike. It's a completely different riding experience than the Roadmaster. It's a much more visceral experience. You get all this airflow, and it just makes you feel like you're going a lot faster than you are, and you're just more in tune with everything around you. So we've been enjoying the hell out of it. It's, like I said, it's Monday right now, so the day this video is coming out, and I've put about 300 miles on it in the last, what, 2 days. Yesterday was Mother's Day. I took my my wife's grandma, I guess that's my grandmother-in-law, I don't know. I took her on a ride for Mother's Day. She asked to go on one. She enjoyed it. This bike's just been awesome. This Freedom exhaust, it's been absolutely wonderful. No more burning my balls when I ride, no more melting my pants. It sounds great. I'm usually not a fan of loud exhaust, but this one is just like the fine line of like loud enough. So overall, everything with the bike is great. The experience of buying the bike was wonderful as always. This is the second bike that I've bought from Head Motor Co. And I will buy a third bike and probably a fourth bike. They're just absolutely wonderful. My salesman, Ian, I reached out to him on Monday. We struck a deal and we had everything pretty much done Monday. So we just had to go out and sign papers and pick the bike up on Saturday. Ian also has a YouTube channel. It's in the description below. It's Missourian. He does a lot of vlogging as well as just kind of like reviewing the bikes they get in there at the dealer. You guys should really go check him out and subscribe while you're So if you're in the Missouri area, you don't have to be from Missouri. I mean, if you're in any state that really touches Missouri, Head Motor Co. in Columbia, Missouri is really worth the drive. Like I said, we drove 2 hours, 15 minutes, and I wouldn't hesitate to do it again. They're absolutely wonderful. They've got the best pricing on bikes around. They actually have used Indians, which almost nobody ever has. So again, if you're looking for a used Indian or something, Head Motor Co., check them out. They're awesome. But I guess that's going to pretty much wrap this video up, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. If you could head on down to that description box, there's links to all of our social media as well as our company website, Headstalls.com, where we have everything for horses. We have dog leashes, dog collars. Also, while you're down there, leave a comment. What should we name this bike? I've been leaning towards Betty, because she's gloss black, so it'd be Black Betty. I don't know though. So comment, what do you think we should name the bike? Give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will catch you all in the next one. I'm out of here.